headphones. I know what I mean, man.
Tell me, how have you been? Gee, it's good to see you again.
So good, baby.
Are you planning to stay this time? And if you stay, let me stay.
Welcome to the Gridiron Boyz Podcast. I am your host, Evan Lopez.
And I'm your host, Aaryn Ross.
And today we're going to be recapping Week 7 and predicting Week 8 in college football. And on the NFL side, we'll be recapping Week 6 and predicting Week 7. We got a lot to talk about. Some fires happen, or one big coaching fire happened. We'll talk about that later. And some good games happen. So I'll let Aaryn hit it off.
All right, so to start it out, we had what was supposed to be a very good game to kind of help shape the G5 playoff spot, and it just turned into a one-side throttle. We had 24 South Florida playing at North Texas, and folks, it was over before it started. Well, honestly, I say that. The first quarter was a pretty back-and-forth ordeal, and then it got out of hand fast. South Florida ends up winning that 63-36. You had North Texas, and I did have South Florida.
Aaryn's 1-0, but listen, guys, this loss, it was early. It was on a Friday night. I thought maybe, man, I root for Texas as much as possible, unless it's, some Texas teams shall not be named.
Obvious.
Shall not be named. But it sucks, dude. So South Florida, dude, I think they got a shot, or they got a right
legit,
playoffs,
man.
to be honest. Yeah, I think Memphis and Navy. I think the last two teams that you got to worry about. Everybody else, you should be fine.
In the
Or
American?
UTSA.
In the American? Yeah.
I think they should win out, in my opinion, and get to the playoffs. Congratulations, UCF. You made that game. I think it was North Texas' first sold-out game ever.
That's crazy.
And they got dismantled. So, shit happens. What's next on the list, man? I'm 0-1. Aaryn's 1-0. If you're keeping up with this week so far.
All right, well,
Those
let's
are
go
totally
ahead
fine.
and make you 1-1.
There we
And
go.
me 2-0. We
Nice.
had,
Jesus.
we had number 1 Ohio State in Champaign to play Illinois. Mr. Champagne Poppies. They ended up losing. Illinois did. They ended up losing 34-16. We both took Ohio State, which is kind of a no-brainer. You know what I mean? That's a pretty easy pick. So, I don't really know if there's really anything to say here. Ohio State handled their business. Illinois put up a fight for a little bit, but that defense is probably one of the greatest defenses I've ever seen.
Yeah, that defense is good.
Yeah, that's there.
Yeah, and if
They're
I'm
tough.
Illinois, though, I got to watch out for the damn takeaways. If you're playing that good of a team, you can't have 3 takeaways and expect, to win like that. But shit happens. Like Aaryn said, you played one of the best defense, or the best defense, I'm going to say it, in college football. So let's go. We're 1-1. We're back. Let's go, Aaryn. What we got?
All right.
You going 2-1
so now,
yet?
Yeah, I go 2-1 here. You go 2-1. We got Alabama at Missouri. I have Missouri thinking they could get the upset in. They were just playing really good football. They ended up losing 24-27. Bama, man, they're looking pretty legit right now. They're looking like they're going to be pretty hard to beat. So all credit to Ty Simpson. We kind of thought he was dead in the water after week 1. And here he is, dude, just slanging that thing, man. He's playing some good football. Good job, Evan, to tie it all up.
There we go. The game was close, though. You can't be mad at your pick. They showed up.
But that all changes. That all changes right here. All changes right here. Through the first few weeks of the season, we had some doubters, thinking, that we're not very good. They're not very good, But, if there's one thing that I know, and I know wholeheartedly, is that it's 10:31 and Oklahoma still fucking sucks, baby. God, that made me so happy. We go in there, neutral site. We already know the Red River rivalry. And they don't put up a fucking touchdown, dude. 6-23, hook 'em horns. Our defense showed that we do have one of the best defenses. And Arch actually had some life. He actually looked capable. Our run game looked good. Our line, though there were moments, looked competent. And I loved it. There's still life in this Texas team. Do I think they make the playoffs? Probably not. But there is life. And if there is life, there is hope. So hook 'em, baby.
So what do you think about Mateer?
I'm not going to say anything bad about him, man. He came 17 days out of a surgery. His thumb was leaking the whole game. I mean, I'm not gonna say shit about him. I mean, were those 3 picks bad? There were some bad. I could say they were bad decisions. I mean, but I'm not gonna blame the throw. You know what I mean? I mean, I can't blame anything. He's tried toughing out a surgery. Where I think they said he has like 3 screws in his thumb, some shit like that, dude. That's crazy.
Jesus.
That's crazy. So
Nah.
yeah.
There you go.
How do you fit 3 of them things?
I think it was a much needed win for Longhorns, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we lose that, we're pretty much out, dude. We're cooked, you know. So that's good. And it's put us back in the rankings, baby. I don't like the number, but I'll take the number. I think they kind of rushed us out of the top 25. I think we should have fell around the 18 to 22 range after the loss to Florida. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I'll take a number. And then we probably had the biggest win this year so far.
Huh.
We had number 7, Indiana, at number 3, Oregon. We both took Oregon, thinking what everybody else was thinking, that Signetti ain't legit. He's good at beating teams he's supposed to be. He's like James Franklin, you know, beating teams that he's supposed to beat. Well, usually like James Franklin.
Yeah.
And then when the good teams come along, he gets exposed. Well, no, he just came in and just showed Indiana, Illinois. I'm about to piss people off there. Indiana is legit. They are a serious contender for this national championship. They are not here to fuck around, and he fucking wins. Google him. You know what I mean? So kudos to Indiana. I mean, I'm off that cupcake schedule bullshit. They just earned this week. They earned it, dude. I think they could lose. Yeah, they could lose to Ohio State and still make the Big Ten championship.
They can beat Ohio State. What are you talking about?
Whoa. I think I'm not going to say no.
They can.
But that defense is going to be really hard to get by. All right, so but I do think it's a clear cut 1 through 3. Clear cut Ohio State is number 1. Clear cut Miami is number 2. And Indiana is number 3 as of right now. I think those 3 have kind of separated themselves from the field. We thought it was Oregon after that Penn State win. Turns out the Penn State win ain't Asian as well as we all thought it would, which we'll get there, I guess, later. Hell of a win.
Also, I think we need to apologize. Yeah, we need to apologize. I think me and you collectively, because I think they showed us Illinois. They showed what this team was capable of, and we were like, I'll give them props, kind of wrote them off a little bit, and then the next big test went completely against them. You know, I think they deserve it, dude. So I'm gonna formally apologize again, because I took Illinois and Oregon.
Well, hold on. Well, I'm not gonna apologize for taking Oregon. Why should I? I mean, I think Oregon is a damn good team. Before they played Indiana, I thought they were the better team. I'm not gonna apologize for that. No, I will say sorry for doubting you prior. You know what I mean? Sorry for doubting you. But I'm not gonna apologize for picking Oregon over them. We thought Oregon was they might run the table. I don't know who they play, actually. I need to see. I don't think they caught Ohio State this year. So it was
Oregon?
Yeah. So I figured they could possibly run the table. So I'm not going to apologize for that, but I will apologize for doubting y'all like every other time.
I'm going to apologize for it. I'm not scared to apologize. Indiana, you know, you've been telling me on the comments. You've been telling Aaryn, and I've just thrown you off. And then you proved it, dude. This is going to be another...
What'd they tell me? All they've told me is that I'm fat and like cupcakes.
And now, well, yeah, they did. I mean, yeah.
Hey, good shit. Y'all have had that burnt into my brain, so kudos to y'all.
Hell yeah, that's nice. You and A&M fans went, yeah.
Fuck
A&M,
they're
fans
stupid.
They're the biggest
I'm just kidding.
fan
They're not
bases.
stupid. They're just...
Yeah, they were a little bit rude, I think, during that TikTok. You know, I cut the clip off early, so you didn't really get a full clip, and they just thought you were just talking shit, but he was saying, like, you beat this team, and we thought this team was good, so that means you're better, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand how they took you saying, I'm like, this team is nice, as a diss. I don't get it, but who knows, man. When I see a Texas fan talking about A&M, automatically pitchforks, so... We'll move on, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, and I don't talk bad on A&M until they play Texas and that they're a cult and that they.
Now that game, God, boy.
If we win out, that game's gonna be. That game's gonna be probably even bigger than last year. And last year pretty much decided who goes to the SEC championship.
Yeah, it's gonna be a battle.
It's gonna be a big game.
Getting in for you.
That I ain't worried about.
Oh,
I'm lying. I'm worried about every game minus Kentucky. And not so much Arkansas either. Every other game I'm pretty worried about. So, well, that's what happens when now I know what it's like to be an A&M fan. Just kind of being behind the 8 ball and having to grind our way through the season. Rough. More power to y'all. Next up, we had Michigan at USC, and I think me and you both kind of called the frauds that Michigan are. They're not that good of a team. I can't even say that. They might be a good team. Sharon Moore is not that good of a coach. It's time for him to go. You're not gonna do shit with Sharon Moore. Bryce Underwood, I've been sitting here, I've been watching all season. I'm like, he needs to get out of Michigan, man. He's way too talented to be on such a run-heavy offense. Like, he needs to get out of Michigan. He needs to go somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know who else was recruiting him. I think they said he was about to go to where? Oh, before they bought him out. Was it Florida State or some shit like that? He was about to go to until Michigan bought his ass out. I don't remember.
I don't know.
You got the insights on that? Yeah, I think so. All right, but we both took USC, so,
I'm just saying AP poll definitely overrates them this year.
It's that big old
They
yellow.
They only had one quality win, which right now is proven right, and that's Nebraska. But other than that, hasn't been really anything to write home about.
Nebraska, man, they're just quietly chugging along, aren't they?
Yep, we kind of wrote them off too after that loss too.
Because we don't believe in Michigan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you also got to think at the start, we didn't believe in Cincinnati either, and they went to war with Cincinnati. Now it's proven that might have been a great damn win.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
you're right.
I think we were right to write them off. I think, but we're also right to apologize and backtrack a little bit. Now that hindsight's 2020, there we could be like, they won a good one and lost. I still don't believe in Michigan, so I don't think they should have lost.
But you just dropped the game. It happens.
It happens to everybody. Florida,
like the parity. Yeah, the parity in this sport now and the NFL has been amazing.
See, I love the NIL. I see everybody was hating on NIL when it first happened. I love it. I love it, dude.
It's got to be regulated, of course.
Look at this.
But
Indiana is the number 3 team in the nation. That never happened 5 years ago.
I personally love the NIL.
Yeah. Look at Tech.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love it, but needs to be regulation. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna be on the business side of things. Kind of a lame thing to talk about.
I think there needs to be contracts.
There's got to be a way you can, focus
on.
We
don't need a cap thing space, but
not yet. There's too many damn teams. I don't even know how you can do that.
Not yet. And then honestly, it's fucking college. You could have a cap space, but they'll do what they were doing before you could even give them money.
Yeah,
just give them money under the table. Just be like, hey, here, bro, yeah, go ahead. Here's an extra 10 mil.
Right back what we just started or what we just stopped doing. Yeah, we'll just.
Yeah.
We already know how to do it. We're fine.
Yeah, we've been doing it for years.
Yeah, we're good. And that's that's what I hate. Sorry, that's what I hate though. They get mad at us because we're able to use it, but when we weren't, we really didn't. Like, come on, dude, it's fucked up. Let us have our moment. Yeah, and if we did it really shitty.
How'd you get Crabtree? Something tells me I was a little under the table there, dude. I think I was a little under the table.
I think he loved Lubbock. I think he looked at the town like, that's where I want this is it.
I don't think anybody does that.
I don't think so either.
Hey, and you know what? I can say I love Lubbock. I think Lubbock is the shit, but we're kind of from this area, so
makes sense.
That's why. The dude from Dallas probably does not look at Lubbock and go, yeah, please God, cool.
Yeah, probably not.
He must have bad grades. Next up is a game that should not have been as close as it was, and that is Arkansas at Tennessee. How you going to let Arkansas be 3 points behind you? And you know what? I got 2 words for you. Bobby Petrino. Baby, he's back. He might have them being a little something. Hopefully it ain't till like the last 2 games of the season, so we ain't got to deal with that shit. But they might be back, baby, and I'm with it. We both took Tennessee. We kind of knew better. But I mean, I told you, I saw that score, and I was like, let me find out Bobby Petrino already flipping things around, man. Like, Sam Pittman would have lost by 160. They'd be putting it on his ass. So, I mean, everything's looking good. I love it.
Nothing much to say. Like you said, I think they got a whole new coach. Culture's kind of changed a little bit. They're just kind of maybe playing more free. Who knows? Expectations are already out. So now they're just playing.
They're playing heartbreaker.
Yeah, open-minded.
Well, speaking of that team that was just quietly chugging along, they just quietly be chugging along. I mean, you got Nebraska at Maryland. Maryland, I think, is a really good team in the Big Ten this year. I did not have them being a very good team this year, and so it's I'm actually happy to see them being pretty good. I like it when Maryland's good. But Nebraska, man, just kind of snuck back up into this game. If I'm not mistaken, Maryland was, shit, I don't know. I might be getting the game confused, but I'm pretty sure Maryland was up and Nebraska just kind of came back on their ass.
And the third quarter, they were up 31-24.
Yeah, so can't do that, man. In the third quarter, they didn't score for a whole fucking quarter, dude.
When Nebraska, yeah, they didn't score at
Maryland?
all. Yeah, Maryland scored 2 touchdowns. Nebraska didn't score nothing, and then Nebraska
Dropped 10 in the fourth.
dropped in the fourth. Maryland didn't score again.
That's crazy. You can't have that happen. I still think Maryland's a really good team, but I think this is just kind of showing Nebraska is pretty legit. They got a coach that might be moving away, though, which I know we're going to get into here in a second.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get through this. You got UCF at Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati won this. We both had Cincinnati. Cincinnati won this, but I do think there needs to be some credit given to UCF. I think they're proving that they're actually a pretty decent team. 11-20, people are going to be like, Aaryn, that's a 2-possession game. But it's like, yeah, but Cincinnati's rolling, and UCF is usually terrible. So, like, to see them 9 points away, I like that. I think that's a good look for UCF. I think UCF is on the right track, but Cincinnati just keeps rolling. I'm going to be real with you. I think it's you and Cincinnati. I think it's Tech and Cincinnati for the Big 12.
Really? No BYU.
I do. Not BYU. I think BYU is going to slip up with you and Cincinnati. That's what I think. I'm gonna have the fucking Mormons coming after my throat, but
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is. Then we have he was kinda here, kinda. Yeah, Kansas at Texas Tech. We both took Texas Tech, and boy, did they handle business. What happened to Baron Morton? Is he out for the season?
No, he is day-to-day ankle injury.
So he might be back next week.
He might be back next week, but I would say he had a pretty good game. Will Hammond came in as well. I think he struggled passing. He threw I think it was a 3rd and 18. I thought it was a sloppy throw, man. I think at that moment, we just punt the ball. Threw a triple cover 3rd and 18 on pretty much on our side of the field. And I will say this is the first quarter that the second quarter was the first quarter that I think we lost all season. I think Kansas won that second quarter because we were up 21-0. We got out fast. First play, man, Cameron Dickey had like a 60 or 70-yard run, dude. Cameron Dickey, by the way.
I mean, it did end up getting ugly, but
yeah.
Uglier.
Yeah, Cameron Dickey had 263 yards, so he had a hell of a game. And also, man, when you start a game like that and then you're scoring with 21-0, also a little bit of some red zone efficiencies. We'll fix that, huh, Aaryn? You know what I'm saying? Kansas started coming back, dude. I was like, oh, shit. There's Jalen Daniels. Yeah, and we had 9 sacks, though. This D-line looking ridiculous, bro. I think it was a good showing for Kansas in that second quarter, but at the end, when you're playing a better team, you get tired out. Game was over. As soon as that third quarter started, Texas Tech just took control of the game, running the ball. So there we go.
I want to go ahead and put this out there. We are in week 8, and y'all have yet to be down. Y'all have led obviously not every second of every game, but essentially every second of every game. You have been in the lead. You have never fallen behind. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a defense. I didn't know what that was on the college side. Like, our offense really does not have to perform as crazy, and we'd still probably be in a comfortable lead, you know?
So, with that said, we both went 7-3 this week. Good job. Good job. Which puts my totals to 57-25 and yours to 52-30.
57-25.
Yes, sir.
52-30.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Too bad. So far.
Bad. Yeah, so far. Shit, 30 losses, though.
I will say, though, I'm looking at this. I think it's going to get rough this week.
We got a tough schedule.
I think this is going to get ugly. I mean, there's some easy ones. Most of these, I'm head scratching. So if you're going to take your shots, they should probably be this week. Are you ready for the week 8 predictions?
Yeah, let's go. Week 8, here we go.
First up, we're going to have number 11 Tennessee at number 6 Alabama.
I'm going to go Bama.
Okay.
I think Tennessee had a little bit of a scare over there, against Arkansas. Alabama played a tough Missouri team, so I think Alabama can get the job done. If I had to put a score prediction, I'll go 30-24 Alabama. I think it'll be close.
I, too, am going to go Alabama. I like Tennessee, but like you said, I think they kind of got, I'm not going to say exposed. They're still a really good team. They didn't get exposed, but they're struggling with some teams they shouldn't struggle with, like Arkansas. Next up, we got Number 10, LSU at number 17, Vanderbilt. Sorry, I always say Bilt.
I'm gonna go Vandy. Oh man,
I love it.
This LSU offense really hasn't produced the way I thought, dude. Them and
Yeah.
Clemson has been not my favorite because we hyped them up. Nussmeier and Cade Klubnik, we thought, man, they're gonna light this
Literally,
league on
all
fire.
these people that we hyped up, bro, are not playing good. Arch Manning, Drew Aller, Cade Klubnik. Was Drew Aller's out for the season? Cade Klubnik, Garrett Nussmeier. Is there anybody else?
I think the other guys were the Big 12 guys. I think they're showing out.
Sam Levitt.
Rocco Beck.
Rocco Beck, my guy.
Yeah, I think the Big 12 guys are kind of doing their job.
All right, another great game. I think this
Who'd
is
you
going to
pick?
Vandy. I
picked
also am
Vandy?
taking
Okay,
Vandy.
cool.
Yeah, I'm liking Vandy against them. Just the way they played Alabama and how Alabama's playing now, the way they were able to kind of stick with Alabama all game. I like that.
Yeah, I still think that fumble, dude, in the red zone
Fucked them.
was the end. Yeah, because you were driving, I think it was I don't know if it was take the lead or go up by 2 possessions, but it was something like that. It was a major point. It sucks, though.
Okay. It's so late for this old boy. Number 5, Ole Miss at number 9, Georgia. Who you got?
I've picked Ole Miss in every game that we've had them. Today, I'm going to go Georgia.
As in
Ole Miss played a tough game against Washington State.
Wazoo, man. What a tough game, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't like it. I'm be real with you. I'm not really sold on Georgia this year either.
Yeah, me neither.
I just believe in them more than I believe in Ole Miss right now, struggling with teams that they shouldn't really be struggling with. To be a number 5 team is what I mean by that. To be a number 5 team, some of these teams you're struggling with, you should be blowing out the fucking water. Who am I?
Who knows?
That's why I'm at my house predicting these games and not getting paid millions of dollars to do this.
I think it's because we haven't had our voice heard yet. By the way, subscribe, listen to the podcast, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify,
Anywhere
Pandora.
you internet.
That's a tagline. Anywhere you internet.
That's our slogan now. Next up, I think is a real interesting game because one of these teams is proven to have life, and this other one has been facing some tough ass teams and showing that they can compete with the best of them.
Here we go.
We got number 20 USC, who like I said, I feel like is emerging to be actually a really good team. At number 13 Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame's 2 losses are against really
Number
good
2
opponents.
Miami and number 4 Texas A&M.
Exactly. So you can't really you can't knock them as much there.
They're
Kinda
what
like
you
their
call
other-
in the sport good losses.
And I'm a big fan of USC here, dude, but it's just like Jeremiah Love, dude. They can really control this game, and USC's defense ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? They've shown a little issues there. My heart is saying USC.
They didn't show them last week. I'll tell you that much.
That is true. I was mainly talking about that Illinois game. You had like a minute and 40. You got to stop him, dude. They were just chugging along, kick the field goal. But I'm gonna go, dude. It sucks to do it too. I'm gonna go Notre Dame. I think they'll handle business here. The spread is -9.5, so I don't know if I'm going that far. I think that'd be.
I'm gonna let you know right now. We are the same through 4 games. So it doesn't look like you're separating this week.
No.
Doesn't look like you're separating this week. This one, I think we might separate right here. This one is going to kind of help shape the Big 12. I do think some good shaping has already been done, but I think this will kind of clear up some of the murkiness that we got going on. You got 23 Utah at 15 BYU. I can't stop yawning.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, bro?
Struggling, dude.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna be rooting for BYU because they play us in a couple of weeks, and that'll be a huge. If we keep getting better and better, College game day might come our way. I'm saying might. 2 other games of contention there, but dude, I think I'm gonna go Utah, bro.
Thought we were gonna pull away from each other there. We're the exact same. I think Utah goes in, wins this, kind of clears it up, kind of makes it really between y'all and Cincinnati until one of y'all lose. Cincinnati, my undefeated prediction on y'all is on the line, so need that to hold true.
Yeah, got Arizona State this week. See how that goes. I think we should be able to get him.
Do they have Sam Levitt back?
He's practicing. He's also day to day.
So maybe not.
But still, even it's kind of like the John Mateer situation.
Uh-huh.
You're going to put him in against that ferocious defensive line. If he's not fully capable of running, they're fucked.
All right, and I know we're probably going to separate here. We got number 12, Georgia Tech at Duke.
Nice. Dude, Duke has been my, guys, bro.
Your little Cinderella.
Yeah, I like them. See, I'm trying to see what I'm thinking. And what's funny is it says Duke is,
Favored?
yeah, Duke favored -1.5. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to
Okay, do
do it. I'm going to go Duke. I'm going to go it. Go for it. I know you're going Georgia Tech, so I'm going to be playing the odds game here. I got to at least, I can gain by 1 or drop by 1, you know what I'm saying?
Really? Because not shit's going to happen because I also took Duke.
Damn, dude.
I like
Hell
it. I like
yeah.
it. I really like the spot. At Duke is what really swayed me. At first, I was kind of like, Georgia Tech. But then, in my head, I'm like, how many times can they just sit there, scratch, claw, and fight their way back into a game without Hanks King getting hurt, without, biting it? And I just think Duke's playing way too good. They're too good of a team to do that to. So, especially this late into the season, I like Duke in the spot. It feels like a little bit of a trap game for Georgia Tech, and I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. I know how this one's going to go. Number 7, Texas Tech at Arizona State.
I wasn't expecting you to include this game.
Well, there wasn't much else going on, so.
Okay, we'll take it. I think we are going to win. I think we're going to cover the 9.5 with Levitt maybe coming back. I trust Will Hammond a lot more than I trust Josh Sims or Jeff Sims. Sorry, got absolutely demolished by Utah. So I don't know, man. I think Tech wins by at least 14-21.
I was starting to think that we'd be the same the whole way down, dude, but I guess we will so far because I'm staying Tech. I'm gonna ride it out. Like I said, I'm riding it out, man. Like I said, I forget if you had them going undefeated or not, but my preseason predictions for Tech was undefeated, and as of right now, it's looking. I think we talked about this. Whenever I first did that, I was like, so I did a thing, and I don't know if I like it. Because it's the Big 12, but I got Tech going undefeated, and even you were like, oh, shit, all right.
Yeah.
And then the longer this season goes, the more confident I am in it. And I'm like, dude, this team could easily, they could fuck around and never be down in a game. I mean, you know what I mean? They could never trail in a game. I don't think that'll happen. I mean, you got, BYU, Cincinnati. Y'all got Iowa State this year?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
See, we got Oklahoma State. Oh, we got Arizona State, which is Oklahoma State, Kansas State.
Ain't gonna worry about Kansas State.
BYU.
That's worrisome. Cincinnati.
UCF and West Virginia.
You don't have Cincinnati?
No Cincinnati. So I think
BYU.
I think we'll handle UCF. I know it's weird to say, but I think I'm worried going in an away game against Kansas State.
They lit it up last week, dude. They lit it up.
So I'm a little worried about that one as well. But, hey, listen, Kansas showed that you can beat Tech, at least in one quarter. So maybe expose our defense a little bit. And I will say, dude, it was a hell of a scheme. Beautiful scheme touchdown, dude. Just to get it to 17. It was beautiful. All
right, we're going to go ahead and just quickly rush over this one because I think we both are going to have the same answer here. And it's a pretty obvious one. We got Louisville at Miami.
I'm going to go. Yeah, let's take Miami. They're going to win out, dude.
No explanation needed. Moving on. We got Mr. Chugalong, Nebraska at Minnesota.
I'm going Nebraska.
Yeah, I'm going Nebraska. I don't think you're blown away this week.
Dude, you suck.
Hey, I want you to know that I'm writing all these down before you say yours, okay?
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
and I'm also happy Cincinnati's ranked, too. That's nice.
I'll let you pick this one first, though. I'm going to try to have you sway me.
Damn, how many games is this?
This is the 10th one.
Holy shit, I feel like we picked 13 already, dude.
It's just because we've been dragging this out because we've actually been talking, versing in these instead of me just going bang, 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 bang. We have 14 Oklahoma at South Carolina.
I'm going to go Oklahoma.
You're not separating this week at all. At all.
Yeah.
You gain nothing.
Great minds think alike unless we get fucked up this week. We're not great.
The terrible minds think alike.
Yeah, terrible minds think alike. Something's gonna happen here. We're either experts, we're geniuses, or we're just shut the podcast down.
I'm not, man. It's just we missed 1 week, man. It's chaos. It's college football.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the breaking news. Well, it's not really breaking anymore, but cracking news.
News.
It's not quite breaking news anymore, so I guess it's cracking at this point.
Hatch news. We'll
James
figure it out.
Franklin fired from Penn State. Kind of crazy, kind of not. I kind of saw it coming, but it was still like, brother, what? A couple of names that have been thrown into the hat already that people think are going to get it. A couple of interesting ones. I also want to get your opinion on maybe a couple guys you think might take it. The two big names that have been said for the spot is Matt Rule, because he has ties to Penn State, and one that I kind of like, but I don't see happening, is Kurt Signetti. He's from Pennsylvania, man. I mean, I don't know. That would be interesting. I would like to see him at Penn State. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't think he'll end up going. He might as well just stay at Indiana. He's got a real good thing going there. One that I wouldn't mind seeing, Garrett Riley. What do you think? What do you think about Garrett Riley?
I think it's an interesting take.
I just feel like he's so good offensively. Another
I'm still
one,
kind of baffled though.
another one I would like is Alex Golish, USF's coach.
USF coach Alex Golish. I'm trying to see what other coaches that.
Some people are saying Brian Hartline, which is Ohio State's defensive coordinator. Well,
Yeah, I don't. I think. Okay, here's mine. You ready for my take here? John Gruden said he wanted to coach in the SEC. Big Ten's pretty damn good too, dude.
hey, I don't know how true this is, but I heard old Nicky boy threw his name kind of in the hat for the Oklahoma State job. Nick Saban.
Oklahoma State.
I don't know. I don't know if it was false news or not. I can't
I hope
confirm
not.
or deny, but I saw that and I was like, shit, why not him to Penn State, dude?
Also, I was seeing some Matt Rule action over there.
That's what I'm
Talking about
saying.
Penn State.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Let me
that
see.
might
Let me
be-
see.
and
Let me
I-
see if that.
The guy was like over here talking about his love for Penn State. Hey, bro, come down. They're kind of showing what you want, man. They're showing the true colors, you know?
Yeah,
And I would definitely.
you over here pulling the Mark Stoops thing.
And I can see it happening. That was his favorite
Unconfirmed
team.
reports claim that Oklahoma State University contacted retired coach Nick Saban about the head coaching position.
Okay. So they also talking about Manny Diaz from Duke.
I wouldn't mind Manny Diaz from Duke, yeah, because he coached there for a little bit. He was like the DC there, I believe,
Yeah.
for a little bit. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I don't know, man. I don't know why I really like Garrett Riley. I think it's just because he's such a great offensive mind. I feel like they've been lacking. Penn State's been lacking in that department.
Yeah. And it's I think it's a risky move for sure. But stuff had to get done, I guess. I don't know if you're gonna get much better, to be honest with you. I think you're in a tough spot.
Then James Franklin.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he really brought that program, back.
I mean, he took him out of the dark ages, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I just where is he gonna go? Is he because I think in his contract he said
Wherever the fuck
Penn
you
State
want.
contract he's got to find a job in either coaching or broadcasting, pursue it. So
Wait, what?
wherever the hell he wants. There was something on his Penn State contract that said he had to, if he was fired, that he would have to start looking for a job in coaching or broadcasting.
Well, that's
Is that
usually what
pretty
happens when
weird?
you get fired.
Yeah, but I don't know why it was in his.
I don't know, wherever the fuck he wants, though. The dude was at Penn State for 10 years. You think nobody's going to want his ass? You know what I mean? If I'm Oklahoma State, I'm thinking, like, hey, let me go ahead and try and see what James Franklin's about. He was the first one to bring Vandy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so here it is. Some brilliant lawyer at Penn State threw it in James Franklin contract that if he was fired, he needed to find a job in media or coaching, and then Penn State would pay the difference of his $8 million a year salary. So that was in the contract there.
He's got a $58 million buyout, dude. They just paid him $58 million to walk out that door, dude. Fuck, he may not even coach, bro. He might just go sit at the beach like Coach O, man.
Here we go. Reading this article. It says Alex Golish. You know that guy? Did you hear me?
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, I said I like that guy.
Yeah, they were saying he's probably going to be out, so Franklin could be the replacement over there at UCF.
Almost
That's
like
funny.
a trade?
Yeah, kind of like a trade.
$58 million trade?
Ridiculous, dude. That sucks, though, man. I think.
So they think Alex Golish? I don't know, man.
I don't know about that. Also, there is a
I like
Titan
it, but I
spot
don't
open
know.
if he wants to go NFL.
Who?
If he wants to, James. I don't see him doing it, but there's possibility there. We've seen some jumps happening over the past couple of years, so we can see that happening. Who knows?
There's also a Miami job that might be coming up.
Should be open pretty damn soon.
You think they're
We'll
getting
see.
rid of him? What does he do?
Yeah,
I know we ain't in the
Mike
NFL
McDaniel.
section. Yeah, what does he do? Does he go to college or does he try go back
I
to
think
OC?
he's gonna be an OC. You're gonna have a hell of an OC somewhere. Jets needs some help. Aaron Glenn's struggling over there, having some coaching difficulties.
What if he is the next head coach of the Florida Gators?
Speaking of a hot seat,
Yeah, what are we waiting
shut-
for, dude? What are we waiting for?
they said it was a buyout, but Penn State said, "Fuck that buyout. We're just gonna take care of it." You know what I'm saying? And Florida was over here worried about the paycheck that comes along with it. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen in this coaching carousel that we've got? But I think my guys would be Matt Rule's kind of been talking a little bit about it. And I would take the jump from Nebraska to Penn State. Of course, I would. So look at that.
Here's my question.
What's up?
Do you try to take Dylan Raiola with you? You know what I mean?
What?
Do you try to take him with you?
Is it bad that I'm not like super sold on Raiola's team?
I'm not either, dude. That's why I'm like, do you take him to Penn State, see if he can succeed? Or do you go, do what you want, dude. I'm going to Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State quarterbacks usually, I'm only thinking of Trace McSorley.
Hey.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like, they haven't really been the greatest.
Hey, Clifford wasn't bad.
Yeah, you're right. But what are you thinking, dude? Do you take Raiola or do you find someone to transfer portal or you getting the guy? Wouldn't mind him going there, kind of, because he already knows that playbook. You know what I'm saying? It'd be an easy
I would
transition.
say I would like him just because they don't really have a guy right now. I mean, unless you try and snipe Bryce Underwood from the portal, if he goes into the portal.
Get some portal talk in here. Hell yeah. Or you go, let's see. Trying to think of a
Arch,
portal
if he
guy.
goes into the portal, I don't think he will, but if he goes into the portal, try and snipe Arch, where the pressure
Byron
won't be as high.
Brown.
He's a senior.
He's a senior, huh? Damn. He is a senior. Fuck, that hurts. That would be nice.
I love that, dude.
That would be cool.
I love that, dude. I fucking love me some Byron Brown, dude.
Speaking of, we're going to the NFL, dude. After watching all these quarterbacks not really like turn out like we thought, like who's the first quarterback coming off the board? In your honest opinion, like that, I think
Fernando
this is
Mendoza,
having a hell of a year, dude, for sure. That wasn't even in any of our talks.
John
That's what was
Mateer,
crazy.
Sam
Yeah.
Levitt, Rocco Beck.
Those are your guys.
I would still say maybe Garrett Nussmeier. Drew Aller would probably still go really early just for the simple fact that he's like 6'5", 240 with a rocket arms. Somebody's going to take their shot with him. Probably the Colts because that's what they do. Who else is there? Haynes King will fall just because he puts his body on the line too much. Is there any names you're thinking of right now or what?
I'm be honest with you, man. I feel like quarterback play has been going down. I'm not super excited. I feel like this is more of a you're gonna have to take a shot on every single quarterback. You know what I'm saying? This is a rough year for those teams in court. But like I said, though, you take a shot. Some of them are gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? There might be
Ty Simpson's playing really good.
Ty Simpson is playing pretty damn good.
Nico leaving. He's starting to light it up.
Oh, dude, what's that interim head coach again?
Know what?
He said UCLA's interim head coach.
I don't remember his name, but
I just forgot his name.
Mr. UCLA.
Yeah, he there was having a reporter, and he said his dream job would be a head coach there. I think why not go for it?
His dad was a star player for UCLA and a head coach for UCLA. Then he was a star player for UCLA. Let me get his name.
What about Joey Aguilar?
Jerry Neuheisel. Aguilar, you talking about Tennessee?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be very good in the league. I think your guys would be like John Mateer, Garrett Nussmeier will probably still go pretty high. Drew Aller will probably still go pretty high. I think Fernando Mendoza's kind of slowly becoming a guy for NFL-wise, NFL sake.
What about Chandler Morris?
I do love me some Chandler Morris, man. I do love me some Chandler Morris, dude.
He's out there lining it up, 5-1.
I think Rocco
Virginia's
Beck,
also 18.
I think Rocco Beck probably end up being like a 4th rounder or some shit.
Yeah, I'm also a big fan of Sawyer Robinson. I still like the dude. I'm a big fan. Diego.
That's going to be one of them college legends
there,
right there. That's just going to be a college legend, dude.
Carson Beck. I can't believe we forgot him.
Yeah, Carson Beck. I don't think he'll be a very good NFL quarterback, but, once again, that's why I sit here. But like Sam Levitt, I'm not sold on Sam Levitt, but he'd probably go. I'm trying to think of arm talent right now. I mean, those would be your guys. Those would be your first few off the board.
I think it's going to be a rough quarterback class.
I
Bad
don't
for
know.
those teams.
I think there's some potential great quarterbacks up in there, though. Like John
Yeah,
Mateer.
that's the thing, man. Yeah.
Really like John Mateer. Rocco Beck could be the next Brock Purdy, dude.
I think he's going Mr. Relevant.
No, not that far, but late round draft pick that ends up lighting it up.
I think we're gonna figure it out later, dude. We'll start getting into some shit like that coming up after the season. You know what I'm saying?
Our way too early mock draft. Is that what you're talking about? That we did not
Yeah.
ever plan. That was off the top of the head, and now it's possibly in the works.
Yeah. Even though we say stuff, usually that shit doesn't come to fruition. So.
Yeah, especially in the off season.
Oh, dude, we were struggling, bro. I think we'll have a better plan, though. I think we'll have a better plan.
I don't think we do that again next year. That's what I think.
You don't think so? What do we do?
Fuck,
Just talk about
no.
what's happened?
Fuck no, dude. Fuck no.
Just do a
Ain't no
weekly
way.
show about stuff. Yeah, we can do that. I bet we can figure it out. Maybe
We
have
just-
1 month off. We can find shit to talk about.
The worst decision we made was starting this podcast in the off season.
Dude, yeah, that.
That was rough, dude.
The studying was so monotonous.
Yeah, dude. I'm good on that. We
You
don't
don't
need
even
to
want
do
to
that
do it
again.
again.
Well, you know what? We may come back to it. We're gonna try something else next off season. I don't know what yet, but we'll try something different.
Yeah, shit.
Maybe more like play the games in the off season, huh?
Yeah, we can play some games.
You know what I
Chill
mean?
out.
I meant not like video games. I meant like get on here
Like
and
those
do like
NFL
the
and
speak. Don't speak until you see a quarterback better than so and so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. And there's always big news happening.
Yeah.
Mock drafts, that's fun. Maybe just top players, not every single team. Get like a list of 10 guys that we're really
Yeah,
big
the
fans
issue with
of.
that, dude, is I forget. There's so many players that I forget some, dude. Like when I saw Chandler Morris at Virginia, I was kind of like, fuck, it's going to be really good. You know what I mean? Like there's just a bunch of that going on that I hate. Fuck, that dude could be really good. And he is really good.
Oh, he is really, yeah. Also, that Virginia dude has been. We were talking about it though. We were kind of on him. Like we fucked up the rankings, but we were like, this team's gonna be. We should probably just
What are they,
if we
the
do it
ACC?
again. Yeah, if we would just kind of go with our gut a little bit more, I think we would have been fine because we were talking pretty big about this team, and they're showing
Shit.
out 1 loss.
I'm sure I had them ranked. I'm in the same book that has the ACC, so.
Fair enough,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't have them very. If this is.
It's gonna be Virginia versus Miami ACC championship. Probably not, but
I had
them
them ranked 5th. I had them 5th.
Okay, that's not too bad. I thought we had them
Now 2 and 3 were a huge miss on me.
Who was it? North Carolina and Florida State?
Virginia Tech.
Damn, Aaron.
Yeah, I bought into Kyron
Damn.
Jones again.
Yeah. Damn, well, yeah.
You know what? The Virginia Tech might be the worst take, but me having Miami at 7, not aging well at all. Or Duke at 12, not aging well at all.
It's all right, dude. I got some bad ones, too. Like I had SMU up there.
Yeah, I had them at
3.
8. I had them at 8.
I had Clemson 1.
I have Clemson. Yeah, Clemson 1.
That's not looking too fun. Well,
Anyway, let's
We
get
better
into the NFL.
we better get on this NFL thing before because we already know.
We're already
someone
an
came
hour
with
deep,
some
bro.
shit.
And yeah, we're already an hour into this shit.
I'll make it quick a little bit to talk really quick. Thursday night, who do we pick on Thursday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and New York Giants? Sorry, my bad. I thought we were ready, dude. That's on me.
I was on the
You had a
other.
lot of stuff. You're on the ACC, bro.
There we go.
All right.
We had Philly, then Giants, and we had Philly winning.
Philly got absolutely smoked. 17-34, man. Cam Scatterboo. God, he had 3 touchdowns. He was amazing. Jalen Hurts threw his first interception in a very critical moment. This Eagle defense
On
struggled.
his 5th attempt.
Yeah, they throw the ball much, but that those guys, man, they can't. Like I said in the other podcast, man, that they don't know what identity they want to roll with. They're switching every game. One game they're throwing 20, 30 times. The other game they're running 20, 30 times. It's just they need to find that balance.
They just need to trade their receivers. Go to old school running.
Just go run.
Run down their throat.
Hell
Go,
yeah.
go trade for Cam Scatterboo. Go get you a Mike Allstott. You can have Saquon Barkley and Mike Allstott Jr. Walking
That'd be a
CTE,
hell of a
dude.
duo.
It's a walking CTE.
That's a ferocious duo. Imagine
Yeah.
that. Fuck a tush push. I got Cam.
Yeah, bro.
That'd be a fun little thing. But this Eagle defense, man, they
Have a
struggled
triple
defensive line.
option, bro. Have a triple option with them. Now you got Jalen Hurts that's a potential runner, Saquon a potential runner, and Cam Scatterboo is a potential runner.
That's a deadly fullback right there, dude.
Anyway, sorry.
My bad, dude. You're
This
good.
this
Eagles-
podcast is gonna take 4 hours to finish.
We're good, dude. We're good. I'm gonna get it quick. Even though the
Sure.
Broncos are next, I'm gonna get it quick. I was just saying, Eagles defense, they struggled. Defensive line and secondary inconsistent, and there's also some injuries to Quinyon Mitchell and Jalen Carter. So the line of scrimmage was definitely dominated by the Giants. Let's move on, man. Let's go to this
Quick
London
question:
game.
Isn't there a player that just retired from Philly?
Yes, there was a player that just retired, and I am forgetting their name. Yeah, that was kind of weird. He got dominated by the Giants, and he was like,
And he's
what?
like, "That's where we're at. I'm good."
He was actually not. Let's see, Zadarius Smith. Yeah, that's what it was.
Who is that? Is that a backer?
Outside
safety?
linebacker, yes, sir. Midway through his 11th NFL season.
Yeah, he's probably realizing he's back a step. He was just like,
Yeah,
and
it sucks when that happens, though.
When you
It
realize
always sucks.
it's got
Yeah,
to.
especially during.
I
the
wouldn't
season.
know. I wouldn't know. I wasn't good enough to get that far in my career.
Not your fault, man. Injury to your knee really took you
Yeah.
out, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, totally. It definitely wasn't my grades or anything like that. It's definitely.
No, hell no.
It was my knee. I used to be an adventurer like you.
What a guy. All right,
Denver. Okay, go on your rant.
Denver Broncos, Jets. Denver won. We could put that down. We both picked Denver. The final score was 13-11.
Won a game.
When I say ugly, I mean ugly, man. And everybody's like, "Hey, I apologize, London, for the game we sent you, Pat McAfee." Everybody's saying that, but that's bullshit. Those guys were able. It was at 6 at night. It's prime time.
Wait. They're getting mad at the game we sent. It was
No,
essentially
actually, no.
it was essentially 2-1. That's a soccer game. That's your
Yeah,
typical
well,
soccer game.
They're not mad. They actually enjoyed it. By a lot of the fans there, talking about like our sports broadcasters, like Pat McAfee and all them, were saying, "Man, I'm sorry for that game we sent you. We sent you a shitty game." But I'm like, Pat McAfee, I got a question for you. How? Listen, we might have put them a shitty product, but they were over there, prime time at 6. They went to the game live. There was beer. They came from the pubs. I woke up at fucking 8 in the morning at home, and I watched the shit at home 8 in the morning. I wasn't live.
I'm just saying. But my thing is, I'm just saying, like they're saying is a bad product because I'm assuming because they thought it was boring.
It was pretty rough.
But you think about a soccer game, 90 minutes, the score would end up about 2-1. That's about what you had here.
Yeah, so
They're
they
used
should
to
be used to
this.
it. Yeah, they're not mad at
Used to
it.
this, dude. They're like, kind of like soccer.
Yeah, I think both teams punted more than a damn soccer
It
game.
was
low-key.
soccer. Yeah, it was soccer
Yeah.
then.
So for sure. But here we go. I know you're a big defensive guy. You ready for this? The New York Jets finished with -10 net passing yards. What do you think about that?
Fucked my fantasy up because I had Justin Fields in one of my leagues. That's for fucking sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
No
is.
pick though.
I think that is absolutely great in a passing league. Told them to negative yards. That's something wicked right there.
Yep.
Do they have Jade Barron still? Is he hurt or what's going on?
Nah, we're using him as kind of a third down guy. Comes in a little bit. He plays just a tad bit. He's kind of just learning.
Was he more? Yeah, but is he more trying to learn the defense before they
Yeah.
give him a good
Broncos
role?
tend to do that with rookies, man. We kind of slow it down.
Because I mean, I ain't trying to toot our horn or nothing, but like that dude's fucking legit, bro.
Oh, I like him. It was a hell of a pick. I'm not mad. I think next year you'll see him a lot more. Maybe to the end of the year.
I fucking
start
hope so.
seeing
I love me some Jade Barron, man.
I'll get you a Bronco Jade Barron jersey.
Go for it, dude. Or you could just give me a Texas one. That'd be cool too.
Nah, let's just move on though. I want to. This defense, hear this out, man. Also 9 sacks.
That's good.
This Denver Broncos actually lead the NFL with 30 sacks. They're on pace to have 85 sacks to finish the year, and that's like 13 above the record right now. Nick Bonito's heading the Defensive Player of the Year charts. Jonathan Cooper led the team with 2 sacks and 7 pressures. Jets finished with just a total of 82 yards and 8 first downs to finish the game. So another fun fact, Justin Fields completed as many passes as sacks taken, and the Jets didn't get a first down until the 2-minute warning of the first first half. So let's just say the defense fucked them up. I'm going to go quickly to this offense. Bo Nix, first half, they started, I feel like Sean Payton's kind of being a little, I don't know what it is. He'll scheme up a beautiful play to score Nate Atkins on that fake blocking go route here. Everybody thought it was a screen. But I just feel like he's not really fully trusting Bo Nix right now. That second half showed. So there's some issues there. We were actually losing at one point, even though they had negative 10 net passing yards. Don't know how that works. Our formula was win ugly, dominate defensively, and rely on mistakes from the opponent. When we did that, we're moving on. Let's go. Los Angeles Rams beat the Baltimore Ravens 17-3. I think we both took the Rams or had to. The Rams had a messy first half. Puka Nacua got injured with the ankle injury and came back. Rams trailed 3-0 early after a missed field goal. And also a Stafford fumble. But the 2 third-quarter touchdown drives flipped the game. Kyron Williams, 30-yard sideline grab to spark the turnaround. And the Ravens' one bright spot was Derrick Henry. He ran for 122 yards and 24 carries. This Rams defense came back. They bounced back with four fourth down stops, 3 takeaways, and held the Ravens scoreless after the first quarter. Let's move on into a shootout, man. We had the Carolina Panthers against the Dallas Cowboys, which finished 30-27. I picked the Panthers, I believe. I picked the Cowboys on this one? Damn, ridiculous.
Who won?
I should have chosen the Panthers did win. So I
was
took
the
loss
score
there.
what?
30-27.
Yeah, no, we both had the Cowboys.
Damn. All I got to say is Rico Daddle. Got his revenge game, dude.
His revenge.
He dominated the ground game. He shredded his old team for 239 scrimmage yards, 183 rushes on 30 carries, and 56 receiving with 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young looked efficient and calm. He completed 14-21 pass versus zone coverage for 174 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 INT, which that INT bounced off the receiver's hands. He hit all 3 deep throws of 20-plus yards. Terratola McMillan from Arizona, he stepped up, finally got his rebounded, sorry. No, that was last week. I was going to say that, but that was last week.
I'll tell you what I got. The alert I got.
Was it the first week this one?
For first career touchdown.
That might be this week then. He had 2 touchdowns, actually. So he's a big part. He's probably their number one. And also the Cowboys offense, Dak Prescott did his thing, usually. All that happens is Panthers dominate in the trenches. Let's move on. Indianapolis Colts and the Cardinals. Who do we have here?
We had Indy.
Indy won 31-27. I got a quick summary for us real quick. Colts stayed hot behind a balanced attack from Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor, holding off a gritty Jacoby Brissett-led Cardinals team, which is why they moved to 5-1.
Jacoby Brissett, dude. What the fuck? I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Okay. You haven't heard that name in a minute?
Murray?
Injury. Battlefield 6 came out. So he's injured. Jacoby Brissett, in his first stop for Arizona, he kept that offense steady, 9-14 on third down, 3 long scoring drives, and efficient decision making. What you think about that, huh? Yeah. Is that pretty good, dude, or what?
Shots fired. Clearly by him in Battlefield 6.
Yeah. He ain't playing the game. Everybody's saying that's a coincidence. Is it? I don't think so, dude. I think we need to look at that.
Maybe. Hold on, you keep talking. I gotta grab my laptop charger.
He's about to die. So Tyler Warren, been a big addition, man, in this draft for the Colts, man. I was a big fan of him in Penn State.
Bro, he was a big addition to my fantasy league.
Exactly, me too. I think he dropped 18 points. He had 6 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Huge there. And that defense stepped up for the Colts. Forrest Buckner, with 2 sacks. They all made major impacts there. Bottom line here, I think for this team, man, is the Indianapolis Colts are definitely proven that they are not a fluke. That's 4 straight 30-plus point games, and now one of the AFC most complete teams right now. Balanced attack between Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones.
So, quick question. Quick
What's
question
up,
right here. Does that mean that the problem was the Giants? Or is it more of a Daniel Jones wasn't good there and needed a change of scenery? Because I was fully believing that he just is not good.
I think it was both. Because, without Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo, you can see why. That team just looks shitty, dude.
Emily Neighbors.
Sad to see him go.
Is he out for the season?
Yeah.
Tore his ACL or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's becoming such a common injury.
Everybody's saying get rid of turf, and I don't know what's preventing it. Just try grass. And if it
Turf
doesn't
is
fix
pretty.
anything,
All right, that's why.
no, they just don't want to pay the grounds crew or what? That's fucked up. Give more people some
Fucking
jobs. I think it's good for the economy, guys. I'm seeing some positives. Let's try it out.
It's good for the atmosphere. Fuck the economy. What about all the oxygen it's producing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Here we go. Greta Thunberg right here.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. Seattle, Jacksonville. Who do we have?
You had Seattle, I had Jacksonville.
Seattle won 20-12. This defense for Seattle sacked Trevor Lawrence 7 times. That's a pretty damn good stat there, especially when you're away. You're in Jacksonville there. Third down shutdown. Jacksonville just went 4 of 16 on third downs. Lawrence was held to 1 of 5 on deep passes for 22 yards. Seattle improved to 3-0 on the road this season and 10-1 away under Mike McDonald. It's pretty weird that they usually win away more than they do at home. It's actually really weird. I don't know how that works. But JSN also exploded for 8 receptions, 162 yards, and a touchdown. Sam Darnold played efficient turnover-free football, and Jaguars just hurt themselves. Moving on, the Los Angeles Chargers versus Miami Dolphins. Who do we got there?
We both have the Chargers.
Chargers, man, snuck past the Dolphins, 29-27. Herbert, man, he had some heroics. Down with under a minute left, Justin Herbert avoided multiple sacks and hit Ladd McConkey for a 42-yard catch and run, setting up the game-winning field goal by no other than your boy, Cameron Dicker. Yeah, there we go.
That my dog.
Yeah, I was going to say they were efficient, but they were frustrating at the same time. They had red zone struggles. They were 2-7, but Herbert threw for 264 yards and 2 touchdowns with only 1 sack. With how injured that offensive line is, that's really good. And speaking of Cameron Dicker, he was the savior as well. He went 5 for 5 on field goals that day. So look
He
at that.
is only the greatest Texas Longhorn kicker of all time.
Well, I got someone that you're going to make fun of, so I just wanted to...
Are you saying Justin Tucker?
No. I was going to say
That's
2
right.
3 interceptions.
Tua turned the ball over, baby.
There we go.
Love it.
But you know who also scored? Darren Waller. This comeback's electric. Even though they suck, fucking love that guy. Got the whole team on me,
Carry on.
Love that clip. Sorry. Awesome. Let's move on. Steelers and the Browns. We both had Steelers here, right? We didn't go crazy and go Browns.
I did.
Jeez. Hell yeah. Hey, I like how you're trying. Pittsburgh
I'll take
won.
shots. Hold on.
Oh, you're good. I'm going
I'll
to talk
take
real
him
quick.
in
I'll
it.
let you write down. You good? 3-9
Yeah.
Steelers over the Browns. Aaron Rodgers, bud. He takes over in that second half. Started with a long pass to Darnell Washington and finished with the touchdowns to DK Metcalf and Connor Hayward. Mixing short in these intermediate throws. I think this was his best game as a Steeler. Browns.
Bro,
Dylan
did DK
Gabriel-
line up as a fullback this game?
I don't know.
I think I saw something about that. That's funny.
I might have missed that play.
That's funny.
I had a lot of TVs on. It's hard to, sometimes I miss a play here and there, I don't remember that. I was going to say Gabriel showed some accuracy, but he struggled, man.
Did they bench him?
They trailed.
I heard they benched his ass. I don't know how true that is. Blow smoke up my ass.
So they scored 9 points. He threw for 52 yards, or he had 52.
I guess that's not. I think that's actually pretty average.
No, that's crazy.
Okay.
Rodgers, other gunslinger, threw for 30.
Yep, he's
And he
how
had
old?
2.
He's like 86 years old, dude.
I'll go to
30 to
Mah-
him is 60.
Let me go to Mahomes real quick. 30. Jared Goff, 29. 52 is ridiculous. And with those 52 attempts, he finished with 221 yards. That kind of just sums up the game for you.
Yeah.
Struggled, but the Steelers committed a lot of penalties, but still won because the Browns, they struggled. And I love that Browns defense, man. Don't sleep on them. Let's move on. The New England Patriots and Saints. Not much to talk about here. We both picked the Patriots. We're not crazy, right? Local favorite, K-Sean, man. He had 2 touchdowns. Drake May, dude, looking good. New England
Score,
wins
please.
not much. Sorry, I fucking fucked my shit up. 5-19 New England.
Okay.
In another game we can just kind of gloss over. Raiders beat the Tennessee Titans 20-10. I know we both picked the Raiders. They
Yep.
built a 17-0 lead, and that game was pretty much over there. Geno Smith didn't do too bad there. So, my MVP favorite,
Say it.
Baker Mayfield.
Say it. The dog. Hey, they have
They
it wrong. That dog got Baker in him, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even know what to say. They won 30-19.
Hey, no
And we both-
bestiality shit. Just
Yeah. Nah.
just
Y'all were
flipping the
weird for
metaphor.
thinking that.
Yeah,
If
you
y'all were thinking
fucking
that, you're weird.
nasty fucks.
Yeah, you're just talking to. You know that? They need some cops in your front door. You need to be examined. They won 30-19, by the way. Tampa Bay did.
Sure.
And they also lost to Mecca and Buka.
A little bit. I feel like Mike Evans is about to come back. I hear Chris Godwin is re-hurt again. I think it's time for him to retire.
Fair enough, dude. But your boy Taz Johnson got a tutty.
Hey, actually, I just tried to claim
I
him.
actually do like. Did you really? I like Taz
Yeah, because I
Johnson.
need a receiver. But both mine are on bye weeks. So I was like, well, both mine are on bye weeks. So I was like, ooh, let me go pick somebody up real quick. Well, Mecca's out. Mike Evans is out. Chris Godwin's out. Taz is there. Let's grab him.
Yeah, Taz. You also have Bucky Irvin injured, and they're still winning. Kind of like the 49ers.
It's because that dog has Baker in him. No weird shit.
No weird shit, weirdos. You know what also sucks? One of the best linebackers is out. Not funny. You should saw Aaron's face there. Fred Warner, season-ending ankle injury.
That was disgusting.
Not much to say. Bucks, they had a balanced late game scoring with defensive stops, scoring a comfortable win despite all their offensive injuries.
Is it
And
like
both these teams
he's clearly
are-
is he clearly the lead of the MVP race?
No,
Is
not
he a
clearly,
clear
but
leader?
That's my guy. That's my
I feel
guy.
I feel like he's a clear leader.
Fair
Who else?
enough.
Daniel
There was
Jones.
no, he's gonna piss me off though. There was some I don't know where I saw it, but it was like the MVP race, and they had Mahomes at one. I was pissed.
You know they just like on him. You know what I mean? They want everything to do with that man's wiener.
Fair enough. Let's move on though before we
Moving on.
get talking
Sidetracked
about
again.
dogs and wieners and stuff. This segment got a little weird. Packers beat the Bengals. What do we think about that one?
I think we both got the Packers.
Yep. 7-18. Packers won. They overcame a scrappy Bengal team with Joe Flacco. It was 10-0 again. And I know those Packer fans were getting flashbacks. Last time he played Joe Flacco was like week 3. It was 10-0, and they won 13-10 as a Brown. So, but here we go. I want a little bit to talk about this guy. Aaryn loves this dude. Rookie. Matthew Golden, he emerged. He totaled 102 yards on 5 touches, including a clutch 31 third down catch and multiple big games that set up some Green Bay touchdowns. Jordan Love spread the ball efficiently. He makes some short intermediate passes. He was pretty damn good. That's a gunslinger right there. Love Jordan Love. Big fan of him. And that's about it, man. That's about it. And then here we go, dude. This game, I was pissed about this game. Lions, Kansas City Chiefs. I know I had the Lions there too, didn't I?
Yeah, we both did.
They lost 17-30. The Chiefs are kind of coming back into form here. Mahomes, he commanded that offense, threw for 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, added 1 rushing score. He had 5 scoring drives and 7 possessions. Xavier Worthy and Marquise Brown each scored multiple times. This Lions defense struggled, especially because they're banged up. They had some 2 guys that played that were already kind of injured. They're playing through it. Kirby Joseph was one of them, and Brian Branch. They allowed 335 yards and failed to generate turnovers.
A 15-yard penalty.
Yep.
With a 1-game suspension.
Can't even be a penalty. It was after, bro. That was gonna be my other take. Sort of like the only fight they had was at the end. Try to shake hands. But listen, a lot of people are like, hey, you can't act like that. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say it. There's some people you don't fuck with. And Juju,
Brian Branch.
you found one not to fuck with, you know? You know, it is Brian Branch. I'm just saying Juju found a guy you don't want to fuck with. You're going to find one of those dudes, you know? Not saying he deserved it.
Yeah, he ain't
I'm
no
just saying.
Vontaze Burfict, dude.
Yeah, or keep to leave, dude. Oh, my bad. I know you're saying he fucked him up. I'm just saying, don't talk shit to keep to leave, Brian Branch, those guys. Or who was the dude?
Ndamukong Suh, James Harrison.
Andre Johnson.
Yeah, Andre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Finnegan.
Yeah, dude. Still the best fight, in my opinion.
Fucked him up, dude.
Yeah, but Chiefs won.
Alright, moving on.
Speaking of another Texas alumni.
Yeah, tell him about it. Tell him about that
Bell?
81. And tell him about that.
About to Falcons beat the Bills 24-14. I think I took the Bills.
We both did. What was
Nice.
it, 24-14?
Yeah, Falcons, they dominated, bro. This score definitely didn't show. But 14 points in the NFL is pretty damn good. Robinson, he rushed for 170 yards and 19 carries, including a jaw-dropping 81-yard touchdown run. He also added 68 receiving yards on 6 catches. He had a total scrimmage yard of 238, a Falcons franchise record for a running back in a single game.
I wish he'd have stayed one more year.
Yeah. No,
I don't blame him for leaving, though. Boy, would he have been nice with Quinn Ewers. We probably would have beat Washington and won the Natty. But that one's a lot more speculation than beating Washington.
Yeah, they're not doing that. Sorry. I do love him, though.
They would know our plays.
You were pissed that game. That was funny.
Didn't even
You were
finish
mad.
Didn't even finish that.
You didn't finish that game?
No, right after we threw that interception out of halftime, bro, I dropped every word in the fucking book right in front of my heavily Christian father-in-law and
How did
went
that work?
straight to bed. And then I woke up the next morning. I was like, yo, my bad, Mike. And he goes, I feel you. I'm a Cowboy fan. I've had a few of them nights. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, you took the Ohio State game better than that one.
Yeah, the Ohio State game was more, wasn't the guy. Oh, well, I see what you're saying. Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because we were pretty much in it the whole game.
Yeah.
By the time I stopped watching, it's because we were getting our teeth kicked in, and it looked like it was going to get worse. And so instead of just watching us get blown the hell out, I was just like, I'm going to bed. That seems like the smart choice.
Yeah, I think I would kill for those
Moments.
Yeah, I just want to be there. Can I just get an opportunity to be there? Fuck it. I don't care.
Hey, this your year.
Yeah, we're going to win it all. The Big 12.
Yeah.
See, I could fix it real quick. Add some,
pretty it
context.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, you're not beating Oregon, Indiana. You're not beating Ohio State.
I
Probably not
think
beating
we could
Texas
take
A&M.
Oregon. I think we could take Oregon. Indiana, no. Maybe Indiana.
Not
Texas
Miami
A&M,
either.
Yeah. I honestly think if we're in the SEC, man, we're definitely holding our own, though. But I think we could, dude. This D line is SEC equivalent.
I'd have to look at it. I think Georgia would get you. I think Tennessee could get you. A&M would get you. We'd fuck you up. Just kidding.
We'd fuck Texas.
Just kidding. Actually, I think that'd be a really good
close.
game. It depends on what Texas shows up. If it's the Oklahoma Texas, we're beating you. If it's literally any other Texas, you're beating us.
We need that back, by the way.
Yeah, I need it back.
I don't care.
It'll come back in like 10 years. It'll come back in like 10 years.
Yeah, and hopefully, we're still good. Hopefully, you're still going to be good. You don't have to worry about that. Hopefully, we can keep up. Hopefully. And then, just bring it back. I want A&M. I'm not saying, this year. I just want that, too.
He goes, hey, go ahead and skip this year.
Yeah.
We'll take next year.
Those fans, man, they act like they're so above us. I think they got, a one-lead game overall rivalry. Come on, dude. It's really not that crazy.
It don't matter. All y'all little bros to us.
Yeah, I would love to talk shit, but stats say it's 80 to 20 something, so I'm just gonna leave that there. I think we need how many championships you have?
4.
God damn, that shit's too old, dude. I was thinking, fuck.
Too old.
Yeah.
Our last one was 20 years ago.
No, not.
Which is not recent. It's not recent, but
I'm not talking about your. I'm talking about your first two. Long fucking time ago.
Hold on, I can tell you the
Was
exact
it in
date.
the 60s? Oh, he's got a football. I forgot about that. Sorry, we're on the NFL. Sorry, guys. That's my fault. I brought that up on my own. But the Falcons beat the Bills 24-14. Buffalo defense struggled. Atlanta's defense kind of came in and showed what they can do. And we're back in Texas because they got the football.
63, 69, 70, and 2005.
Okay, so your first 3 are fucking ancient. So
not as ancient as A&M.
True, you almost had one in 09, though. You played in Nick Saban's squad.
Hey, Colt McCoy didn't get hurt.
Let's move on here. Chicago Bears beat the Washington Commanders 25-24. The Bears fought back, dude. Chicago continues to shine in these games. Caleb Williams orchestrated a calm, productive drive in the fourth quarter.
What was the score?
Jake Moody, 25-24. He set up a Jake Moody game-winning field goal, which he also got cut in early September by the 49ers. He came in and won a game. But I was kind of being a dick, and I was kind of thinking, this is going to be a Chicago loss, When it's up to field goals for Chicago, they don't really turn out too well. But you know what? They took care of their own, and they did good. So, by the way, DeAndre Swift, he did good, dude. 100 yards, He broke 100 yards. He tallied 108 rushing yards on 14 carries, including a 55-yard touchdown reception, which was pivotal in the Chicago's fourth quarter comeback. And also Ben Johnson, I think he called a hell of a game. Aiden Daniels also, he was pretty impressive without his top weapons, and the team showed fight. Despite the 2 turnovers in a tough rainy environment and the injuries, I think they did pretty damn good. Let's get into this
Week 7 predictions?
Week 7 predictions. We're going to go quick. Aaron's going to write down as fast as he can so we can get this rolling. We started talking on college. I was proud of us. We finally started talking.
We did, but we did how we love to do it, though. It wasn't more we were trying to be professionals, bro. We were just talking ball, man.
That's what we're doing in NFL. I think I take a little bit more professional side on the NFL just to give some context, you know? Let's go. Okay.
I'll just let you talk, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, of course, dude.
What'd I get last week?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to do that.
And what'd you get? I want
It was
to
ugly.
see.
It was fucking ugly. How it got so ugly for me whenever I took a lot of yours. Don't know, but I went 7-7. You went 10-3. Putting my overall record at 37 and 38-1. And your overall record.
Talking about 7 and 38-1.
And you are 48-25-1.
Damn, man.
Yeah. So
This
this week I'm just copying you. Because you went 10-3 this week. Last week you went 5-8.
Damn, I went 5-8.
Is how good.
No, that's not good at all.
But the week before that you were 12-3-1. The week
Fucking
before
Cowboys.
that
And Packers.
9-7. So I'm just gonna copy you today.
All right, let's do it. You ready? Steelers at Cincinnati. I'm going to go my boy Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers.
As am I.
Here we go. Another 8:30 London. We have Rams at Jacksonville. The last time the Rams played in London, I believe, was in 2019.
First off,
They have
question:
injury
how's
to
that
Nakua.
a London game, but at Jacksonville?
Yeah, you're right. I'm just reading the bottom. I'm at. Well, I mean, they're at home. They play there every year. It's pretty much London territory, you know.
Okay, who you got on this one?
I'm actually gonna go the upset, and I'm gonna go Jacksonville here.
I'm not. I'm gonna take.
I like it. New Orleans at Chicago. I'm gonna go Bears.
As am I.
Miami at Cleveland. I'm crazy. I'm taking the Browns, even though the
Take
Dolphins have
Miami.
been playing.
I think Darren Waller's gonna get the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. This one's pretty damn easy. Raiders at Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs. That should be pretty damn.
I agree, but it doesn't
Raiders
necessarily
do.
make it kind of easy.
Raiders usually do play them pretty close, but I just think they're not ready yet. I think in the next time they play, it's going to be closer. Philly at Minnesota. I don't think Philly's dropping 3 in a row. I'm going to go Eagles.
With you.
Carolina at the Jets. I'm going to go Carolina.
I have no reason to argue. The Jets are terrible.
New England at Tennessee. I'm going to go New England.
As am I.
Soldiers. I'm going to go Colts. Another win.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Chargers on that one.
Yeah, they are favored by 1.5. Green Bay at Arizona. I'm going to go Green Bay.
I'm right there with you.
Washington at Dallas. I'm going to go Washington.
I'm gonna go down.
Atlanta at San Francisco. I'm going to go an upset again. I'm going Falcons.
As am I. I think San Fran's just too beaten and battered to really do anything. I wouldn't call it an upset, but I'm sure over there they have them as a favorite for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I think we have a couple guys coming back.
What, like
Brock
Kittle?
Purdy might play. Kittle might play. But
What
I
about
just
Brandon
still
Ayuk?
think, I don't know. I'm honestly I've never been a big fan of him, dude.
I
Him
liked
and
him.
Debo. I never
I liked
liked
him.
those
I liked him
guys.
more than Debo, at least.
Fair enough. Tampa Bay at Detroit. I'm going to take Detroit here.
I am too. Tampa Bay is just a little too beaten up right now, and Detroit's
Now,
just a good team.
this one's a good one. Houston at Seattle. I'm going to go Houston, man. Like I said, Seattle struggles at home. So I'm going to go Houston. Pretty damn good game, I think, though. That might be a fun game to watch.
I'm gonna go Seattle.
Hell yeah. And also, what's with the double headers on Mondays? I'm tired of it.
I don't hate
Sick
it.
of that stupid. I hate it. It's Monday Night Football. It's prime time.
I
Give me
mean,
one.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
You know, I hate it.
It makes me stay up a little later than I need to, but other than that, I don't really.
Fair
I don't hate
enough.
it. That's actually one of the one days I actually watch NFL.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Hey, you know what, dude? Hell of a podcast, bro. The Coke Zero. Maybe we gotta go to the bathroom. Subscribe. Follow the podcast.
Oh, is
Apple
that the
Music,
end right
wherever
there?
you- That's it, dude. Wherever you internet, dude. I'm out of here. I gotta go.
wherever you internet, love it.
Doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. I said I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking.
my headphones, I know what I mean by you.